As the Seahawks head into the offseason, not only do we talk about names like Paul Kruger and Cliff Averill and some of the other free agents that might be available to them, it's also a time to start thinking about which of your own players to lock up. Last year, Brock, they took care of Chris Clemens, took care of Marshawn Lynch, took care of Max Unger, a couple of those before they even reached that deadline, specifically Unger and Clemens. So good for them. That's how you continue to keep your nucleus together. But it means you got to make tough choices on which guys are going to be part of that core group.
Roughly $20 million or so, $19 million under the cap right now. We'll watch the Matt Flynn circumstance there and what he's due, some $4 or $5 million next year. This team has done a wonderful job of managing the cap. That's why John Idzik is now the general manager for the New York Jets. He and Schneider and Carroll have constantly been flexible, allowed them to be nimble and fluid in those situations. And unlike those unrestricted free agents, which is what Marshawn and Clem and Big Red Bryant were, you don't really have any pressing needs. I don't think Alan Branch is a guy that's got to be signed at the start of free agency. But here's an opportunity to look at your roster and be ahead of the curve. And that's constantly the challenge. You know that Richard Sherman's going to want to get paid and deserve to get paid. You know Russell Wilson down the road is going to be a franchise quarterback getting franchise money.
But those two guys,
you have money under your budget. No, you can't do it now. So here you have money under your budget.
So where are you going?
And is this a time where a Russell Okung, who's got 3 years left, he's probably a little too far out, but I definitely put a call in. I definitely make his agent know that he's important to us, and even though he's locked in for big money for the next 3 years, he's an important piece moving forward.
Earl Thomas is 2 years out.
Earl's probably number 2. Brandon Browner's number 3. You've got some guys that you could take care of before they reach unrestricted free agency.
And Golden Tate?
Probably not. Got to see a little bit more out of Golden Tate, a little bit more consistency built upon last year before he gets his big payday.